of a Mombasa blogger. Now, the governor is facing allegations of involvement in the heinous crime, and detectives are interrogating him to determine his potential connection to the incident. As investigations continue, authorities are working tirelessly to apprehend all suspects involved in the brutal attack. Boniface Msangi reports from Mombasa.
From the Criminal Investigation Agency DCI, both from Nairobi and Mombasa, are narrowing on more other suspects linked with abduction and sodomizing a Mombasa blogger, as a number of the suspects are still on the run and are feared to have escaped the country and are hiding in neighboring countries. Today, Mombasa Governor Abdulswamad Sharif Nassir appeared before DCI headquarters Mombasa to record statement after he was accused and mentioned by the victim linked with the heinous act.
I have nothing that is there to hide.
Governor Nassir was grilled by detectives in a closed-door meeting for over an hour, accompanied with his lawyer, where he also recorded a statement which will help detectives to unravel the truth over the matter.
This is not about me. This is about a young man who is a victim, something that we all agree that we need to be able to get to the bottom of it.
The victim is alleged to have faced the inhuman act after insulting Mombasa governor and his mother, with already 4 other suspects who some were Mombasa County officials were arrested and arraigned in Shanzu Court.
There is no normal human being who will actually say that whatever happened was the right thing. Of course I condemn it. But at the same time, we need to be able to now talk about justice for this young man. I have done my part as a citizen, as a person who has been mentioned. I have gone myself to the DCI.
Nassir said he is also ready to cooperate with detectives for justice to take its course, and also to brought her mother to record statement upon DCI request while condemning the heinous act.
I have told them that if they do require my mother, by all means I will bring her. The information that they required, I provided it, whatever it is that I wanted.
This comes as the Law Society of Kenya and the mother of the victim calling for justice and arrest of all suspects.
Mawakili, lengo letu kubwa ama lengo letu la zaidi ni kuhakikisha kwamba mambo haya ya kifedhuli hayatorudiliwa, na iwapo kuna yule ambaye yuko katika nyadhifa ya juu ya serikali ambayo labda alihusika katika mambo haya kupanga ama kutekeleza, basi tunawaambia siku ya nyani kufa huwa miti yote inateleza.
Mimi nikiwa mamake ninaomba tu haki ipatikane kwa ajili ya kijana wetu, kwa sababu leo amefanywa ablusi hivyo, kesho hatujui ni nani mwingine atafanywa. Tunaomba haki ipatikane, huyu kijana asaidiwe, manake sisi ni wazazi tu, hatuna uwezo wa kufanya jambo lolote.
Boniface Msangi, K24, Mombasa.
Right, still on matters justice, the High Court of Kenya has issued a stern directive to Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja to arrest Mohammed Ba, a senior police officer implicated in the brutal 2017 murder of baby Samantha Pendo. This comes amid growing frustrations from 21 human rights activists who voiced their disappointment over the consistent delays in justice for the family of baby Samantha Pendo and over 40 survivors of the 2017 post-election violence. The latest setback occurred when a plea hearing against 11 senior police officers was deferred.
Get lost. Thank you.
For the past 8 years, this has been the routine. Human rights activists, family members, and concerned parties filling the court corridors in pursuit of justice for baby Samantha Pendo and over 40 victims and survivors of the 2017 post-election violence. Last month, there was a moment of hope when the court ordered the prosecution of 11 senior police officers. However, despite hopes for justice, the court has once again delayed the plea hearing for the 11 senior police officers linked to the death of baby Samantha Pendo and the injury of over 40 victims during the 2017 violence in Kisumu.
These warrants have been
appearing virtually before Lady Justice Lilian Mwende, the Director of Public Prosecution, Renson Ingonga, successfully requested the postponement of the plea hearing.
These warrants have been in force for an extensive period of over 2 years. Save for the letter dated 18 September 2024, we have not been given any cogent reasons why they have not been effected.
The postponement has not sat well with a coalition of 21 human rights groups who have expressed their frustration.
The deferring of plea taking against 12 police commanders and officers accused of killing baby Pendo and perpetuating several human rights violations against several Kisumu citizens and application of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions today is a major disappointment to several survivors and victims' families.
A total of 12 senior police officers face charges of crimes against humanity, including murder, torture and rape. One senior officer has repeatedly failed to appear in court since the case began. In July 2024, a landmark ruling by High Court Judge K24 ordered 11 senior police officers to take plea over the death of 6-month-old baby Samantha Pendo, who lost her life during the police operation in Kisumu following the contested 2017 general elections. Baby Pendo's mother, fleeing tear gas, encountered police brutality. Tragically, 6-month-old baby Pendo was killed. The inquest began in 2019, holding senior officers and others accountable. Milia Kisenya, K24 TV.
Now to some business news tonight. Over 50,000 MSMEs in Kenya are set to benefit in the next 5 years from a major initiative launched by the Absa Bank Kenya Foundation. The foundation has announced plans to undertake empowerment and training programs. Absa Bank has also committed to investing in education and skills development with a focus on reaching 1 million youth through its Ready to Work initiative, supporting 50,000 youth through the Absa Fellowship Program. Linda Koskei reports.
Further expanded its wings, this time through the launch of Absa Kenya Foundation. Absa Bank has joined other corporate giants like Safaricom and MasterCard to come up with the Absa Kenya Foundation. Absa Bank Kenya will contribute 1.5% of its annual earnings to the new foundation, starting with 500 million as seed funding towards transformative projects that will be implemented through strategic partnerships to address major societal and environmental issues. Speaking at the launch, Absa Bank Kenya PLC Chief Executive Officer Abdi Mohammed emphasized the bank's pivotal role in the economy, particularly as a systemic institution driving sustainable shared value across the society.
It's a very, very important step in our journey to create sustainability and sustainable performance, and in our journey to play a bigger role in the communities in which we do business.
While officiating over the launch of the event, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi underscored the urgency for heightened collaboration between the government and the private sector in addressing some critical societal challenges.
Bringing together the private and public sectors can assist in establishing a healthy entrepreneurial environment that supports economic growth, drives innovation, and creates jobs, particularly for our youthful population.
As the foundation plans to expand climate financing contributions under the Natural Resource Management pillar to address climate change concerns, Aden Duale, the Cabinet Secretary for Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, fired a warning to the companies polluting the Nairobi River.
Industries and factories who pollute the environment will be charged, and they will be under obligation, and they will receive restoration order from NEMA to restore that river. So if we find any of your package, for example, along Nairobi River, the owner of that brand is under obligation to clean the river.
Meanwhile, the foundation will advocate for low-carbon, climate-resilient development in collaboration with youth, SMEs, and other stakeholders, with a commitment to plant 10 million trees, acting as a cornerstone. Linda Koskei, K24 TV.
The ongoing Magical Kenya Expo 2024 seems to be already bearing fruits through a collaboration between Kenya Tourism and Magical Kenya. Now today, during the event, Let me take that again. Air Asia, Asia's leading long-haul low-cost carrier, has announced a strategic partnership with the Kenya Tourism Board aimed at enhancing connectivity between Asia and Africa and driving tourism growth for both regions. Now, the collaboration coincides with the upcoming launch of AirX new direct flights connecting Kuala Lumpur to Nairobi. Set to commence on the 15th of November 2024 with 4 weekly flights.
From our hubs in Kuala Lumpur and Bangkok, we operate over 150 destinations across Asia-Pacific regions, Middle East, and now Africa. Today's event underscores our vision to connect more people and more places that we are thrilled to add Nairobi into our first foray as an African continent. The launch of this direct flights between Kuala Lumpur and Nairobi, just to confirm, commences on the 15th of November 2024, represents a new era of connectivity between the two countries and the two continents. This is more not just a new route, but a bridge of economic growth, cultural exchange, and the flourishing of tourism for both sides of the Indian Ocean. Obviously, through the strategic collaboration with Kenya Tourism Board, we're not only promoting travel to and from Kenya, but also offering new opportunities of adventures, trade, and cultural appreciation.
The partnership with Air Asia is not just about them landing in Nairobi, but it's about providing affordability to this amazing destination from Asia, from Middle East, and the rest of the globe, where they fly 150 routes. That for us as a marketing agency looking to get visitors come to Kenya is an addition to the value that we are providing to the tourist. We are committed to partnering to market this destination to ensure that those flights that come from their routes are all full, and they are not only landing in destination Kenya to explore what it is that we have to offer, but also as a transit hub for the rest of the continent.
Another short break here on the program. When we come back, I'll be taking you through some of the sporting action today.
Multi bonus, zidisha ushindi wako.